All right. Hello, I'm Tim Black. My condolences, thoughts, and well wishes go out to my friends, supporters, and fans in Australia as a 16-hour ordeal is finally put to a close. We all know about the hostage taking that took place in Sydney, Australia at a chocolate cafe. The gunman, lone gunman, solo operator, apparently, a man by the name of Haron Monis is dead. Unfortunately, so are some hostages. Here goes the footage of Australian commandos taking that cafe back from that gunman.
Sounds like gunfire.
I'm not, well...
You can hear all of the heavily armed police going in right now.
I think they've gone, and that could be, they could be stun guns.
It does look like they are storming the building at the moment. We're seeing a lot of flashes of looks like gunfire.
All right, so what we know about this gunman is that he came to Australia in 2006. He has a history of violence. He was out on bail. The man was charged with a number of acts, one of those being sexual assault. He's also believed to be tied to the death of his estranged wife. So there are a number of things about this Mr. Monis that calls into question what the hell he was doing on the street. He had a website that spewed propaganda about Western society. It also issued warnings of some type of activity. He had a Facebook page, Twitter page, very active in social media. One of his demands before letting go of hostages was that he wanted to be put in contact with ISIL. I don't know what phone number we would use to contact ISIL for him, but it does bring up the idea, the notion that he was not himself connected to ISIL. All right? He also wanted a conversation or communication with the Prime Minister of Australia, which was denied. One of the good things that came out of this situation, if anything good can come out of it, is camaraderie and unification of the hashtag I'll Ride With You. Now, it had what I've read about the hashtag is that there was a Muslim woman on a train who began to remove her headdress to show solidarity with other Muslims or with Muslims. Australians started this hashtag to let Muslims know we'll ride with you, because this one individual, Monis, is not a reflection of all Muslims. So I think that's a fantastic statement. And as the universe would have it, where you have good, you also have bad. Bad being Fox News with their broadcast where they try to justify the use of CIA torture using the tragic events that have unfolded in Australia. Don't believe me? Here's the clip.
People really have very little compassion for those people in Gitmo. I think these are Washington insiders are sitting there saying, you know, this shouldn't be done to even the worst of the worst. I think in the big picture, when you look at the CIA, if they thought the methods were to be nice and to be friendly in order to get the maximum amount of information as quickly as possible, that what they wouldn't have done.
Like seriously, Warren, when you see what's happening in Australia today, right now, in a chocolate shop, and you understand the real war with ISIS that we're in sharp contrast with the accusations of the CIA really just trying to do their job and keep America safe for the past 13 years startles you any day.
Fox is just full of shit. Listen, there's absolutely no connection between Monis and any other terrorist organization. We have no evidence, no facts, zilch, zero, nothing, nada, that will connect him to ISIL, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, or any other cells. Nothing. So, whatever Hasselback's trying to imply here, that somehow if we were tortured someone, we would have known about what was going on in Australia. No, we wouldn't, because based on everything that we know, Monis acted alone. The only person we could have tortured was him. We didn't need to torture him. We could have just locked him up for some of the crimes that he had been a part of. That would have stopped what happened in Australia over the last 24 hours. But that's hindsight, and that's another video. Look, I'll be back with more information once it becomes available if the story changes. But as of now, Mosi is dead. We mourn for those who were hurt. And my wishes and thoughts go out to my friends and fans and subscribers in Australia. This is a horrific event, and there's no justification, no rationalization for what happened, for what was done. All right? But we're not going to condemn an entire group of people because of the acts of a lunatic, nor will we condone or justify torture as a means to stop it. All right, I'm Tim Black.